What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Scary Sundays. This video is coming on the tail end of a really intense few days for me. Um, Needed the day for myself yesterday, so couldn't make the video on Sunday for you guys, but I'm recording it today. And what I want to talk about today is something that I think a lot of people can relate to, especially people that follow my channel. And this video is for anybody who holds a lot of resentment towards people in their life that made them believe that they couldn't do what they wanted to do or couldn't live the life or create the life that they wanted. Anybody who feels held back by their own limiting beliefs and has done the work to realize that those limiting beliefs were placed there by somebody else, and upon realizing that might have some trouble um, forgiving the people that gave those limiting beliefs to them and moving past those limiting beliefs so that they can actually create the life that they want. If you guys follow my channel, you know that this is something I've talked a lot about on this channel, and definitely something that I have dealt with quite a bit. And specifically, it's something that I really faced up against again over the last few days. Um, Coming into some deep sensitivity and feeling that people in my life who I really love and care about simply don't uh, believe in or trust in my ability to create the life that I want. And just the deep pain of that, even though I'm an adult, even though I'm fucking doing it already. Um, and, for the most part, at a conscious level, at least, I've definitely moved past the need to prove that to anybody. um, there's still a deep subconscious pain there. There's still a deep sadness, and just a deep feeling of being misunderstood, and a deep feeling of not feeling um, like you belong. And yeah, I just want to share that this is something that I've been going through a lot this week, especially the last few days. And I just wanted to make this video for anybody out there who is trying to build a life that's true to them, that happens to not conform to the conventions of what your parents or your society or your culture or this friend group that you're in might think is uh, a quote unquote successful life or a quote unquote productive life. And just make this video to encourage anybody out there going through that A, you're not alone in feeling um, sadness about that. And it's okay to feel the pain of not being understood, not feeling seen by the people around you. And it's okay to crave to be around people that do see you and understand you and support you and believe in you. Um, and no matter how much work you've done, it's okay to still feel that pain. It's okay to not, for it to not ever go away, even though it can be frustrating, even though you can feel like you already dealt with something and then it's an old wound that comes up because of some situation. And I also want to just offer that the pain can be used in a productive way. And, something that I've really been experimenting with, and if this resonates with you, I would encourage anybody out here who's relating to this message so far to see how you can apply this to your life, is when I feel that deep pain of being misunderstood, for my desire to uh, just quite honestly be an Indian kid being an Indian diaspora kid who wants to make a living as an artist, who is making a living as an artist and wants to continue doing that, and just continually feeling uh, not accepted and not celebrated for that by my family, by my parents. Um, the pain that I feel there, while it is hard to deal with and it is tough and it is painful, it's also a beautiful sign that I'm on the right path. And what I mean by that is if I didn't feel that pain, if I didn't feel that craving, that yearning for that acceptance and that encouragement that I never really got growing up, then it wouldn't motivate me to go deep into a place within myself to find that acceptance and that encouragement from within. And I can honestly say, for any creative people out there, any artists, anybody that's doing something unconventional where you just feel like, you just haven't had that encouragement from the outside world, that the process of going within and finding that encouragement from within, though it is fucking difficult, and is hard, is, at least for me, what has given me my most important skills as an artist, which is the ability to listen to my own intuition and create from that place. And I honestly believe that that's what makes me a unique artist, regardless of how conventionally successful I do or don't become. Um, that consistent drive to listen to myself, um, is what makes me a unique artist. And the reason that I double down on that drive is because whenever I try to get that approval from the outside world and fail to get it, it creates pain. And so that's what I mean by saying that the pain can be a beautiful signal that your GPS is pointed in the wrong direction, that your GPS is pointing outward when it should be pointed inward. And, this applies at subtler levels. Like, this is why I started my own label, because again, is like, I don't want to create art and submit it to labels and then have it be rejected and then try to make art that I think is going to fit that label. It's like, that's the antithesis of why I became an artist. Like that, it's like, it's just another rat race. If I want to be in a rat race, I can go back to the corporate world and make a lot more money being in that rat race. And again, I'm not saying that everybody needs to be like that, but this is just my own personal story, which is really influenced by, like I said, this, constant feeling like I just wasn't encouraged and celebrated. So, yeah, the point of this message is just to share what I've been going through and let you guys know that if you can relate to that, you're not alone. And actually, I believe that we artists, we creators, we weirdos, aliens, misfits, outcasts, outsiders, unconventional types are the ones that have the most potent opportunity to really change the world, to really change paradigms, because we know what it's like to just feel like we don't fit in. And it's a common meditation quote that I'll use right now, which is, you can't see the ingredients from inside the jar. But if you feel like you've been outside the jar your whole life, you can see the ingredients and you can see what to add or take away to make the contents of the jar more delicious and nutritious. So I just urge anyone listening to this to lean into your weirdness, even if it's painful, even if it feels like you're not getting accepted, and be there to parent yourself, be there to be that culture for yourself that accepts you. And that's how new cultures are created. Um, and on this note, I've been doing a lot of reflecting on, just how big a part of my own story this whole process has been that I explained in this video. And I want to create a new offering for you guys, a weekly offering where we can come together as a community and be together live in person and really explore these deeper issues and see if we can get under the conscious level. Like I create art, I create these videos, that's cool, but um, I want to create more of a live community and more of a two-way conversation with you guys, those of you who resonate with what I'm talking about. So I've partnered with an amazing app called Reach. They reached out they reached out to me about, and basically what they are is they're an aggregator. So they aggregate live streams from all your different social media accounts. So they aggregate, you basically go on their website and you hit stream, and then it streams to Twitch, Instagram, like everywhere. So it's a really cool app. It's an amazing idea. And I've partnered with them, and I'm going to be doing weekly live stream guided meditations, inner child work, trauma release therapy work, all the different stuff that I've learned over my 6-year spiritual journey so far, and the coaching that I've been doing on the side, which some of you guys may or may not know about. Don't really talk about it much on this page because I've kept it kind of more about my music and my art, but I'm feeling called to integrate the healing work that I've done for myself and for others more with my artist project, because it's really all the same thing for me, which is providing you guys value and just trying to encourage anybody that comes across my page to live for themselves, man. Because I really believe that's the most pervasive disease in our society is people living their lives for other people. So, yeah, the first live stream is going to be tonight. It's going to be tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. So I would encourage you guys to tune in anywhere that you want. I will leave a link to the Reach page in my bio, so you can tune in there as well. And hope to see you guys there. And love you guys. See you soon.